Hey guys, welcome to a very blustery plot today. Now I haven't really had a chance this week to do much filming. One thing and another, just haven't had the time, or it's just really been absolutely dreadful with the weather we've had. Constantly, absolutely hammering it down. You get a couple of 10-15 minutes dry. Clear like this while I'm out now, and then back to rain again, and it's blowing in, it's coming in again all cloudy and spotting with rain. So I just thought I'd do a quick tour around, and then this week's will be a little bit shorter than most weeks, so enjoy guys, and see you later. Hey guys, there we are on the plot, very blustery as I said. Miniature fruit trees are doing really well now. They're being potted up. They've been potted up maybe about a month now. They've had a thing with some feed on. I've got some sunflowers, a couple of cucumbers still to go, leeks here still to get out, just haven't had a chance. Lettuce, this was in the propagator and we had nothing. Stuck it outside and it started to shoot up. Oh, excuse me. It's a one of the rubus or something. See if I can get the thing. Black Butte, blackberry bramble, sweet peas. I've just done these 3 tubs. It's bluebells, miscellaneous and bluebells, and chrysanthemums. Carrots. These are the little short stump, round stump rooted ones. Marigolds, more carrots, tray with some food. I need to get that shifted as we come round into the wind. Tubs need weeding. Mint doing okay. Absolutely flying with the strawberries. I need to get some straw on here. There's a bit of mulch now, so not doing too badly there. Still some bits and bobs to tidy up. But I haven't been too well just lately. Foxgloves need transplanting again. That's the last of the compost. We've got more around by the front of the polytunnel. I'll show you that. Last couple of bags there as well that we did up. Carrots, these ones are the purple ones. They're not doing too badly. I have to get in there, just thin a couple out. These are the sweet candle. This tub is actually, I looked at it earlier, and this tub is actually bigger than the one I've got in the polytunnel. So I'll probably get bigger carrots out of here than I will in the polytunnel. Garlic in tubs, doing not too bad. Little flowered area. We had a dog pass away at the beginning of the year, and we buried it here. And we planted some flowers on top. We'll see. Just a bit of a respect. Clematis moved out the way. There's the ferrets. We need to get this bit here all tidied up. Through here, my nephews come over the weekend, and we planted up some carrots for them. We've got a tub each, a couple more cucumbers there to go out, marigolds. There's the rest of the compost. Hardly made a dent. Then they've planted up 2 bags of potatoes, 1 each. There's my spinach waiting to go out. Another sunflower, more sunflowers, they're going over the weekend. Parsnips, that's a fuchsia that Hannah's planted. Bits and bobs on here. Hardening off, another sunflower. Cabbages and onions all here doing okay, not too bad. Runner beans are flying away now. Cucumbers aren't doing too badly either. And this side, really do need to try and get in and get weeded round, even just pull them off. But it's, like I say, it's just been that bad with the weather. Oh, we've got carrots popping up as well in here, so we need to hand weed that bit. Peas. We spotted the first pods on here the other day. It's there. There's loads all over the place. It's absolutely chocker with them. The rhubarb has been sending up flower spikes, so I think we need to lift that this year and leave it to frost over. Like I say, the peas just flying on. Need to get this thistle out, milk thistle. More peas here. Cabbage is doing all okay. Again, we need to get in and weed, but it's just been that absolute mad. Courgettes. We're starting just to get the first little courgettes on with the flowers. It don't look too bad actually, to be honest. More beans. Need to get something made up for those. The last one remaining onion and didn't go to seed. Not really happy with the sprouts at the minute. They seem to be laying down. So I think we need to dig the holes a little bit deeper and plant them a bit deeper. Garlic, for some known reason, has flopped. I don't know why. Swedes coming up in the row. Lettuces, planted a couple of Swedes out. More cabbage. Potatoes. We have the bags up. I thought I saw some just starting to break through the other day. I must have been seeing things, but they won't be far off from starting to come up. They're just about here, look. But we've got flowers on some. Flowers, quail. Ducklings are a little bit waterlogged out. Like I say, it's been raining for. It's absolutely disgusting. It really is. There's not a lot you can do with them at the minute because it's just the rain. Well, they don't seem to mind it. They love it, to be honest. They get all muddy and then they go and get a bath and they're fine again. Hen with the ducklings. They only need to sort air out, get onto some fresh grass. Again, we just haven't been able to do anything. I pulled a muscle in my side and over my stomach over the weekend, nearly a week ago now. And again, I just haven't been able to lift anything or carry anything, and it's really hard for Hannah to try and lift and move this sort of stuff on her own. I'm starting to get there. I'm starting to get a little bit better now, so we're going to try it tomorrow and see if we can get them lifted. Potatoes are flying on. Need to get some more earthed up. We've got flowers on the Desiree here. That's all in flower. Maris Pia, all in flower. The Rocket, who's started to come into flower, and the Jersey Royals International Kidney is starting to come into flower as well. What we've got over here, the Sarpomera, the blight resistant ones, are starting to come up now, so that's good. The test potato, Marfona I think it was, if I remember rightly, is flying on as well. Just reading, been given a little tip with the apples. What we need to do is thin some of the apples out, because like I say, it's absolutely chocker and it's starting to make the tree very one-sided. So we're going to go over this in the next couple of days and take some of these little fruits out and some of these bigger ones off of here. Just pinch them off, but I'll show you that in a video anyway. Black currants forming. Let's see it, but we've got flowers all over these. And I'll look at taking some cuttings from these this year. Loads on this one. This one was the one, I think it was this one, or was it that one? That one I think, that little bit there broke off of. So we cut it down, took a lot of the foliage off, and it's just started to shoot back up. Just started to open buds up on it. So it looks like it's taken. Gooseberries, doing okay. No flowers or anything on them at the minute, but the plums are flying along. Let me see if I can just focus that for you guys. There you go. It's absolutely chocker. Again, these are over nearly 7 foot tall, I would say. Fruit all over the place. Again, I'm going to see if I can take some cuttings with this year. From this year, sorry. Hen with the chicks doing good. I'll move here onto some fresh grass. Chickens are doing okay, laying fantastically. You get the odd misshapen one. I'm not bothered about that, that's a good egg. Some more good eggs. 2 duck eggs this morning. We're getting some coloured eggs as well. This seems to be working, touch wood. The cabbages are starting to heart up nicely in here now. Onions, sweet corn. Again, chicken pen, because of this rain, it's just absolutely chocker. Just absolutely chocker with mud. Now I've tried to cut off the back section of the thing to try and let some grass grow in there, just to give them something in there to go at. I don't think there's any more eggs. No more eggs. So, you know, absolutely chocker. I don't seem to mind it. I mean, give it 12 hours and it'll dry out and it'll be all dusty and swirling around again. So, goslings are absolutely nearly trebled in size. I think since I last did a video on them, starting to get the adult feathers now. So yeah, like I say, I've got a male and female, and they're just starting to pick at the nettles. So that'll clear this piece from the nettles. Sweet corn's flying on. Now we've got another couple of this type. I can't remember if this was Swift or something. We've got some more of this in the polytunnel to pot out. Sorry. Onions here doing okay. Broad beans, starting to get the flowers on the broad beans now, so that's all good. I don't like broad beans myself, but my mum loves them. Got some bits here that I picked up today. Take these into the polytunnel while we're at it. I'll show you what I've picked up from the shop today as well. Get this into the polytunnel so it doesn't get all wet. Carrots we've watered up in here as well. Carrots in the tub. Potatoes. That's the same sweet corn as what's outside. Sweet peas. Bring this all up in here and I can show you. Right, we cleared the salad bed out of the radishes and the lettuces. Finished with them. Rocket needs starting to be picked. Onions doing okay. Rhubarb, more flowers. Beetroot. Spring onions, flowers. More onions, cabbages, lupins, flowers, nasturtiums, more cabbages, rhubarb, more onions, more nasturtiums, peas, that's Mange 2 and Hurst Green Shaft, pansies, more peas, dwarf beans, leeks, Roma tomatoes. Now the cucumbers we had, the female cucumbers, La Diva, yeah, didn't seem to be doing too well, to be honest. We had them in these big pots here, and I just thought I'd open one up to see how rooted there was, and there was still only like this much off each side of the stem, so I've repotted them down into smaller pots. I think it was because they were potted up into 2 bigger pots to begin with, but they're coming good. Melons, sweetheart, I think it is, sweet orange sherbet or something like that. Peppers, some of them have got mixed up, some of them Ingrid and some of them are gourmet. They're all peppers at the end of the day. We took some buddleia cuttings. These have got like just a little bit smaller than golf ball size flowers. Pepper, starting to come in with some flower, what looks like flower buds in there. It's starting to come out the bottom, so we're going to have to get that potted up at some point. Roma tomatoes, again got flowers on. We'll have to get these out. Sweet corn, different sweet corn. These was the sweet corn we started off in the little tub, plastic tub, like a little propagator with wet tissue. They've flown on. Couple of days in the heat in that little tub there, and there was shooting off with the little roots germinated, and put them in there about a week ago, weekend, and they're now 2-3 inches tall. Roma tomatoes, we've got 2 little cucamelons as well. We just paid the postage on them from Sutton Seeds. Greyhound cabbage, more of the sweet corn. This one is Applause, is that? I'm no good with spelling. Applause F1. So everything's coming good. We're going to get some of these tomatoes, these bigger tomatoes, especially these ones. They're starting to come out the bottom now, so we're going to get them hardened off outside, plant them outside and let them go from there. Same with these, get them outside hardening off, and then we can fill this bed here, this top tray, with the compost, move everything down onto all the shelves and things like that. And then we can fill this and put the cucamelons in, and the peppers and the melons and things, and see how they go. But yeah, other than that, Quassia blueberry is putting a blueberry on. I might see if I can take a cutting from this year. More flowers, sweet peas, more flowers, courgettes, rhubarb, cabbages, tomatoes this side. These have actually absolutely flown on. They have just taken to the ground and gone berserk. These Roma tomatoes here was this sort of size, about a hand size, and they're now, if I can get down without stretching my side out, nearly 2 hands high. Purple tomatoes at the back doing all good, and the black ones, Roma tomatoes. Hannah bought a beefsteak one. She didn't think we had enough tomatoes. Cucumbers flying along as well. The Moneymaker one, that's technically an outdoor one, but it's absolutely flown on in here. It's attaching itself to the wire nicely. And this one, the all-female one, I think is just starting to send out little cucumbers just at the end of my finger. Alicante, Gardener's Delight, and the other Alicantes doing really well. Now this one, when it come, I think it had broken or just split for some reason in the garden centre, and it sent up two vines, but we're starting to get fruit on as well. All I do is just come and tickle the flowers. Tickle the flowers like this, just acting like a bee would. This helps with the pollination. and we seem to be getting some good sets on. We need to come in again and pinch out the little bits here and there, pinch out the side shoots, just to keep it growing right. Again, this one's sent outside. It's got two shoots coming off it. It's like forked like that from about halfway down, whereas these are just single stems. So we've got 2 strings on this one. It seems to be doing okay. It's got flowers and everything on both sides, so these are going to get a feed later on tonight, and they're doing quite well. We're starting to get some fruit on them now, so I can find it just down here. There we go, Alicante tomatoes. I did spot a couple of Gardener's Delight the other day as well, but I can't see them from here. There we go, more Alicantes there, look. Doing all well. So there we go, guys. That's about it, really. I need to get these potatoes in here. These have only got 1 potato in each. Just see if we get anything off them, really. I'm going to grow them in here. We might have to move them out from there and maybe put them up there somewhere. But that blueberry will be going outside. And it's going to stay in that pot. We'll get a bigger pot if we need to. I don't really want to put it outside with all the other fruit trees, really, just in case it dies off if we have a harsh winter. The other trees can just about cope with it, but blueberry's a little bit delicate. Fuchsia, parsnips. I'm going to build a little raised bed for the parsnips to go in, I think. I've got some old pallets round there, but like I say, I've not been too good. So outdoor cucumbers, they're doing good. Well, that's about it, really, guys. I've waffled on for 20 odd minutes. Like I say, there's rhubarb. Got loads more in there to sort out and get going.
Tease up.
Tease up. Okie dokie. So there we go, guys. I shall love you and leave you with a spin of the pot. And we'll catch you later. And all being well, we'll see you in the next video. Okay, guys. Forgot to tell you what was in the bag. This is from a store over here in UK. What have we got? Well, firstly, some more 7cm pots. We go through no end of these, especially if we're selling little, even cabbages or tomato plants, and these peppers are all in little pots, and we use loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of them. The next little thing we got, or I got, I'll get it all in together. That's everything, yeah. What was this little sieve, little compost sieve? Basically you put it on there, put a bit of compost in, and you can, oh, there we go, you can sieve over your little seedlings or anything like that, and just to cover them over. And with it, it had a little seed dispenser, a little dibber, and a little pricking out fork. And basically all you do is you put it in next to it and lift it. So that'll come in handy, and a little spoon type thing as well for making holes. And the last thing we got, or the last couple of things we got, one was Greymore. It's the little pelleted granules, and they'd run out of this size box, 1.5 kg, but they had, for £1.50 extra, now this was £2, so for £1.50 extra, so £3.50, they had a big 33% extra, so you're getting 3.3 kgs for the price of 2.5 of blood, fish and bone. Now we use loads of this, especially with the potatoes and things, and we add it to this compost as well before we plant anything in it. It just gives everything a good general feed. It don't really need it in the compost, but I just give it just to give it that little bit extra. So yeah, we got the little sieve and little tools, the plant food, and the little pots today. This was £2, £3.50. This was £2.25, I think it was, and these was £1 for 15. No, £2 for 2. There. And like I say, we go through loads of these. Like I say, you only got 15. These sweet corn are they're already putting out the bottom of it. They're already coming on good, but they're all in the same sort of pots. These are the pots. These are we got them all dotted all over the place, really. Like I say, we did sell a few things that use them the other weekend, so we've got loads up the garden with marigolds and things in. I think there's a bag down here with 20 or so in, but they're always handy to get some. Keep getting them when they've got them at £1 for that many. You can't go wrong, and they're just ideal for starting things off with. So there we go, guys. That's what we got from there today. There's a little sieve with the tools, some plant food, and the pots. Let's say absolute bargain. This is normally I think nearly about £4.50, nearly a £5 for a box that big. So to get it for £3.50 was absolutely cracking deal. Temperature in here, I know some of you will be asking. So 10, 12, 14, so about 17 degrees. Nearly 18 degrees in here, which is just over 60 Fahrenheit. So yeah, all good. Nasturtiums are really cracking on. Really liking the nasturtiums at the minute. And they've also got health benefits. You can eat the flowers and you eat the seeds as well. So yeah, everything more sweet. But enough of the plants. I mean, this is what I wanted to talk to you about. Grow More just gives us a good compound after feed. Sometimes I put it in with the blood, fish and bone just to give them something extra. But I usually just hand feed this out, just scattering it about when we're outside. We haven't put any down in here as yet, but because that's why we bought this box, because I run out last time. And didn't have any left to put down in here, so we're going to put some down in here around the tomatoes and cucumbers and around the tomatoes and things. Not that they need it, but I just like to give them a little bit extra. And around the rocket and bits and pieces up here, and the blood, fish and bone we just mix into the compost. And put in with the potatoes when we plant the potatoes. Like I say, we've still got the Arran Pilot potatoes to put in, so we sort of really needed to get some more for when we do that bag. And yes, it's raining. I think you can just hear the rain. That's about it, really, guys. I might have a bit of a potter about and just have a bit, try and see if we can have a bit of a tidy up in here, I think. So there we go. We'll catch you later. Cheers for now. So we're back again, guys. Phone we was doing the recording on. Shut up, dog. Phone we was doing the recording on actually died. No battery life whatsoever. I will apologise for the dog barking, he's ready for his tea. What I was saying was about the fruits. We had about 30 to 32 fruits on here, around 30 anyway, and we've thinned them down. Now we've got about 22, 23 fruits left on the tree, so they're not doing too badly. Now next year we'll have fruit on these young stems here. Hopefully that should be where the blossom and the fruit come next year. So there we go guys, we're done with the fruit trees, and we're going to go and show you now in the next part harvesting the first actual crop, proper crop from the plot. So we'll see you in a minute.